Let's turn to Brexit. Now, the Liberal Democrats did very, very well in the European elections and the local government elections, mainly because an awful lot of people who had voted Labour all their lives were so fed up with the Labour position on all of this that they moved to you. Since then, in the past week, Jeremy Corbyn has changed the policy towards a referendum under virtually all circumstances and said that Labour would campaign in such a referendum for Remain. He has stolen your clothes.
I wish he had. What he's also said is that if there's a Labour government, they will implement a Labour Brexit. So they aren't a Remain party, they're a Brexit party still, and I really worry about that. You're right, the Liberal Democrats have grown massively on the back of our position of Stop Brexit. I'm really proud of that, and we will push that forward. That's why my proposal for a government of national unity would really come in.
Let's talk about that. How does that actually work? Because to a lot of people, government of national unity sounds like pie in the sky.
Well, it isn't. What you'd have to do is have a Labour backbencher. I've posited people like Yvette Cooper or
Hillary Clinton. Have you asked them about this?
No, and deliberately so, because I'm flying a kite at the moment. And initially, you're right. People said, "Oh, that looks a bit odd." But in the tea rooms of Westminster,
it'd be good to talk to them in the tea rooms of Westminster.
In the corridors of Westminster, people are turning to it. Do you know why? They are deeply worried about a Boris Johnson government, and I share that worry. And they're deeply worried that Corbyn can't provide the leadership. And therefore, if we're going to bring down a Boris Johnson government, as I think we need to, with a vote of no confidence, we have to have an alternative. And I'm proposing an alternative, and people are beginning to see the rationale and the wisdom of that. And as leader of the Liberal Democrats, I would push that, working cross-party. And the reason I do it is I think a government of national unity is the best way to win the people's vote and then to stop Brexit. And that is what people are voting Liberal Democrats for, and I deliver that.
Let's return finally to the contest itself. Liberal Democrats are looking at two candidates, one of whom is a kind of younger, fresh-faced woman, not so well known to the public, and they're thinking, which of these candidates excites us more, will excite the country more, will set the flame alight? Why are you the man to do that?
Because I've got the sharper vision, both to a plan to stop Brexit, but beyond that, a vision when we stop Brexit, a vision to tackle inequality that have caused the Leave vote in many respects, communities that have been left behind, regional inequality, plus my proposals to tackle the climate emergency and to invest in education so Britain becomes the best educated country in the world within a decade. That's a positive vision which people are responding positively to.
We'll find out the answer pretty soon. Sir Ed Davey, thanks very much.